Hi everyone, my name is Amber Denure and I'm the principal of Pardeeville Middle School. Yeah, we're standing here in the multi-purpose room. This room was built in the early 90s as an extra sports space when the middle school was built. I actually, when I was in high school here, we had some dance, Winterfest and prom were held in this space. Boys Club used it for practice. Softball and baseball used the batting cage in this room, so it really was kind of used as an overflow room for extra gym classes and such. About 6 to 8 years ago, we started having middle school lunches in this room. Prior to that, we'd had middle school lunch in the middle school gym. The school has grown quite a bit since the early 90s when this room was constructed, and so we had to move away from having lunch in the high school cafeteria, and the gym taking up that space wasn't working anymore. So we have moved our middle school lunch into this room. And just a couple of years ago, the middle school or the wrestling program adopted the room as their wrestling area. So we have about half the space now for middle school lunch, and the other half of the space is the wrestling practice area. A couple things. One, it's not designed to be a cafeteria. So our lunch crew actually cooks all the food down in the high school cafeteria, and then they wheel everything down and serve out of basically a storage closet. So that's not great. The second thing that's been a challenge is that our space is so small. We really have to move kids through very, very quickly to get everyone fed. Between the typical lunchtime of 11 and 1, and that is hard to do because some of our classes are large, and it doesn't always give our kids as much time as we'd like to give them to be able to eat. It is a really great space for sports practices. It's just not a great space for us to feed our kids lunch every day. So, it could definitely be used more by the wrestling program, by the baseball and softball programs as an extra space for Phy Ed classes. But having lunch in this space is quite a challenge.